Hello, captains, and welcome to episode 88 of the Priority 1 Armada livestream, multicasting live via Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch on May 11th, 2019. I'm your host, Winters, and tonight we are grabbing some Jumja sticks and drinking spring wine on Bejor Instance Number 1 while we hold our roundtable discussion. Joining me tonight are my two co-hosts, Panda and Jason. Jason, how you been, dude? What's the last 7 days been like for you?
Oh, pretty good, pretty good. I'm just Monday I have to make a dentist appointment, and I'm not looking forward to that one.
Ooh, yeah, nobody ever likes going to the dentist. Is it just a checkup, or is there, work
Oh
being
no,
done?
there's a tooth that's got to be fixed or removed or something. Yeah, it's putting me through a lot of pain.
Oh, sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, nobody ever likes going to the dentist. Yeah. But anything wild going on in game with you? Have you been taking advantage of the weekend that's in it?
I have, and have
Awesome.
gotten a few things up to Epic, and you know, back to grinding on the lithium. So I'm gonna do
Awesome.
some more hopefully before the end of the weekend.
Awesome. Panda, how about you? How's the last 7 days been for you, dude?
I have survived. I ask for nothing more.
I'm alive. It's been a good week. Have you been taking advantage of the weekend that's in it?
Our upgrade weekend?
Yes,
Not
indeed.
really, no.
No? Yeah.
Nope.
Is that now because you lacked resources, or you just don't have much to do on characters?
I kind of lack the attention needed to see through a project like
All
that.
right. Okay. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff that I want to get done this weekend, and I'm planning on doing it all tomorrow because I've kind of been a little bit busy up to this point. So tomorrow is my big day for taking advantage of the upgrading. Anyway, thanks a million to everyone for tuning in to tonight's show. Hope you're all going to enjoy it. Jason, tell us what we have planned for tonight's show, please.
During the roundtable on this week's show, we will discuss the latest Star Trek Online news. So if you have not made your way to Bajor, instance number 1, come and join us. We will also share the latest Priority 1 Armada news and highlight some of the outstanding members within our community. After the roundtable, we head through the wormhole to the Gamma Quadrant for our weekly away mission to destroy some Herc, earn Gamma marks, most importantly, earn some dilithium. Your characters need to be level 65 to join us.
Awesome. So before we go any further, let's kick off our first giveaway of the night. So captains, for your chance to win a Gamma Vanguard starter pack code, we want you to please type in the word Leland into the chat now. It doesn't matter what platform you're watching us on, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube, type in the word Leland now, and that will enter you in for this giveaway. All right, good luck, everyone.
If you're not a member of the Priority 1 Armada and want to stay in touch with us in game, then come join us on our Priority 1 chat channel by typing in the chat box /channel_join space Priority 1, all one word, and then hit the enter key.
And if you want to be a member of our Priority 1 Armada community, simply head over to PriorityOneArmada.com to sign up. We have both Federation and KDF fleets ranging from Tier 3 to Tier 5, so you can be certain that we have the fleet that suits your needs.
And if you're interested in picking up some cool Priority 1 Armada swag, then check out our Armada-themed merchandise, available now at our Cafe Press store. The store has items ranging from mugs to mouse pads, t-shirts to hoodies, and loads more. Links to the store can be found on our website and Twitch page.
Well, we have a lot to talk about in Star Trek Online news this week, so let's jump right into the roundtable. Panda, please tell us all about the Section 31 lockbox ships.
Oh, come on now. Everyone knows the Section 31 lockbox doesn't exist.
Isn't it somewhere in Article 14?
I'm telling you, it doesn't exist.
Right.
I can neither confirm nor deny the existence of this lockbox.
The first rule of the lockbox is don't talk about the lockbox.
But I have been authorized to share this information with you all. Coming to you soon in a very roundabout way from places unknown, via means best left unspoken, are two long-forgotten ships, restored and retrofitted for the modern era. The first is a ship never spoken of, originating from an organization that doesn't exist, and belonging to a time that history has forgotten. The other is the spearhead of a conflict that never happened, which arrived just in time to save the Allies it never had. Thanks to parties best left unnamed and methods many would rather forget, these ships have been recovered, upgraded, and can be yours now. The Section 31 Intel Science Destroyer and the Nakej Intel Battle Cruiser will be available with the Section 31 lockbox coming soon to Star Trek Online. These new ships can be used as soon as you've completed the tutorial and will scale with you up to Tier 6 as you level up all the way to max. Now, when it comes to top secret organizations, few things are as they appear, and the Intel Science Destroyer is a master of deceptive appearances, provided your sensors will even pick it up. While the ship has powerful sensors and masking abilities to avoid foes, there's more than one way to remain hidden, and it can switch to bring powerful guns to bear when the situation calls for it. This is an intelligence ship, so it will feature active sensor arrays, which allows Intel craft to gather information about their target. All Intel ships are also capable of warp signature masking, which grants the ship a small amount of stealth, rendering it undetectable at long range. The Intel Science Destroyer also features a Commander Science Intelligence Specialist Bridge Officer seat and a Lieutenant Commander Tactical Intelligence Specialist Bridge Officer seat. The ship also comes with the Starship Ability Package of Science Vessel, which will increase your exotic damage, shield HP, healing, and shield regeneration hardness as you level. The Intel Star Destroyer also comes with an innate power called Dark Mode. When activated, Dark Mode will give your ship a massive stealth bonus, rendering you invisible to any nearby sensors. However, this boost comes with a risk. Your shields will be offline for as long as Dark Mode is active. Another innate power it comes with is Tactical Mode. It's an integrated transformation ability which switches the starship into a tactical configuration, playing some musical chairs with the seat arrangements, enabling the experimental weapon slot, and increasing tactical focused stats. The universal console that the destroyer comes with are the enhanced tractor drones. When activated, this console locks onto the target with an enhanced tractor drone, dealing them kinetic damage, significantly decreasing their maneuverability, and pulling them slightly towards you. Locking onto the target with multiple enhanced tractor drones will increase the damage dealt by each. They are regained every several seconds, and up to 3 can be stored at a time. Also provides a passive boost to exotic particle generators and weapon accuracy. Not stopping there, the Intel Science Destroyer also includes the Invasive Coil Gun experimental weapon. It fires charged oscillating slugs designed to penetrate deep into a target's hull. After the target has been hit enough times, the differing charges built up will collapse, shorting out the target's power systems for a short duration. And finally, my goodness, this ship has a lot going on. Comes with the Intel Science Destroyer. Comes with the Exodus Acta Probat Starship trait. When you hit Starship Mastery level 5, while this trait is slotted, activating any intelligence ability or jam sensors will increase your stealth, control expertise, and weapon damage for a short duration. On the flip side, the Nakej class line of Intel battle cruisers serve as the spearhead of any conflict. A durable hull brushes aside any foes in its path, and its intelligence abilities help keep its operations undetected as it prepares to strike surgically at the heart of its foes. When it does choose to render itself invisible, it usually incites chaos in the enemy lines as it crushes foes on its hull. Starship features a Commander Engineering Intelligence Specialist Bridge Officer seat and a Lieutenant Science Intelligence Bridge Officer seat. Also, it features a cloaking device and the same active sensor arrays, and also warp signature masking. As a battlecruiser, it features the Battlecruiser Starship Mastery Package, which with mastery levels will increase your physical and kinetic damage resistance, your critical severity, energy damage resistance, and max HP. The battlecruiser comes with the Glorious Charge console, which when activated, your starship engages in glorious combat with your target, significantly increasing your kinetic damage and charging directly towards them to break their puny starship across your hull. This console also provides a passive boost of torpedo damage and flight speed. And finally, the starship trait that comes with this battlecruiser is Ceaseless Momentum. While this trait is slotted, firing any torpedo will grant you a short, significant boost to kinetic damage and kinetic damage resistance for a short duration. This stacks up to 5 times. Now, for those Federation captains who wish to engage in glorious space combat, or the Klingon captain that knows the ends justify the means, fear not. The console, starship traits, and experimental weapons on these starships will be available to players of the opposite faction. The console trait from the Science Destroyer and the Intel Destroyer and the Starship trait will be available through the Section 31 lockbox. The Invasive Coil Gun experimental weapon will be available to Klingon-aligned captains via the Low-Buy store with the release of the Section 31 lockbox. And I have to take a drink now, excuse me.
I'm not surprised. Okay, so a couple of things before we get into this. One, RL Bidwell has just followed our channel on Twitch. Thank you so much. Hope you're enjoying the show. We broadcast every Saturday, and we cover the latest news on Star Trek Online and the Priority 1 Armada, and then we move on to our away mission, where we team up with you guys and we play content together. A battle zone or TFOs or something. So yeah, hope to see you back here again in the future. Second thing that I want to talk about is the Brogan one I seen in the chat asked, okay, who has the squeaky chair? That's me. I'm sorry, that's me. I definitely need to sort something out with this chair. So apologies for that. Right. Panda, have you ever thought of doing voiceover work for, like, you know, books or anything like that? Because when you started reading that first paragraph, I was like, this really reminds me of something that I've heard before. It was like, it's really, really good. You could be good at doing some voiceover work like that.
Well, thank you. Actually, I have been asked before. This is as close as I've gotten to doing anything like that. I mean, I wouldn't say no, but you know, this is what I like doing.
Right. Awesome. Okay, let's start off with Jason. We'll start off with you. What do you think of these ships? Both the Science Destroyer and the Intel Battlecruiser, the Klingon one. What's your thoughts on them?
They sound interesting, and I mean, but they're within the lockbox, and you know, I'm not Farnsworth lucky, so I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna have to wait till I can get them to try them out, but they do sound very interesting.
Do you think you'll chance your arm on a few lockboxes when it comes out on Tuesday?
Yeah, maybe not on Tuesday, but you know, maybe when they do another key sale.
Right,
you know,
right.
I'll try to do my best to get some and go from there.
Yeah. I see Tevon Tia in the chat says WD-40 works. Clearly he's talking about my squeaky chair. Yeah, I'll have to get some WD-40.
And there's Farnsworth. I only need 40 boxes.
Panda, how about you? Do either of these ships interest you? Are you going to chance your arm when it comes out on Tuesday, or do you care less?
I would love the Section 31 ship just because it looks so awesome. Mm-hmm. Build-wise, I'm not sure it really works with anything I'm doing on my Fed or Fed-aligned Romulan character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Farnsworth. So you can also get them off the exchange if you don't mind, like selling keys and maybe your kidney while you're at it.
Yeah. Well, I imagine the price of these will it's going to start off high and they'll rapidly come down. As more and more people get them, and the supply begins to grow. I don't know. I'd say somewhere between 2 and 400 million probably for this ship. That's a guess.
That sounds low to me, honestly, but we'll just have to find out. Um, wow, though, all the stuff that I rattled, all these like traits and powers and
Hmm.
modes and things that I rattled off. Dang.
There's definitely a lot of stuff there for sure.
Hmm.
I while you were reading out all the stats and going through both of the ships, I was looking at the chat, and it seems to be very mixed. Some people are like, "Oh my god, I want both ships," and other people are like, "The Klingon ship, isn't doing anything for them. They're not interested at all in the slightest." For me, when I found out about this, that they were putting the Section 31 ship into a lockbox, I immediately lost interest. I was like, this is just. This is because I don't have any good luck when it comes to ships. Or lockboxes, sorry. I was hoping they were going to put it into the C store. In fact, actually, to tell you the truth, I was hoping they were going to add it to the Discovery starter pack, or not the starter pack, the mega bundle that had the 4 or 6 other ships. I was hoping they were going to add it into that, but they didn't. Then the following day, they released the stats, and I knew straight away when they initially announced the lockbox that I wasn't going to be interested in the Klingon ship. I hate the Klingon ship. I think it's a ridiculous design, and I thought it was very poor writing for Discovery when this ship cuts through another ship. I mean, where's the nacelles? The nacelles need to be out from the hull because the amount of radiation that comes off them. This is me and my nerd geek showing here, but yeah, I think the Klingon ship is ridiculous, and I'm not interested in the slightest.
Then how do you feel about the Shran class escort, where the nacelles are literally part of the hull?
Do you know what? I actually, maybe I'm being a hypocrite here, but I actually like that ship. I think it looks really, really cool. I think that one looks a hell of a lot better. Um,
Hypocrite.
yeah, I know, right? But I, I just didn't like this ship that cuts through other ships by ramming into it. It just looks ridiculous. It's a knife in space. But the Section 31 ship, like I said, at first I was like, no, forget it. It's in a lockbox and it's a science destroyer. So I didn't think it was going to be all that great tactically. But then the stats came out the following day, and I seen that it has 4 tactical consoles. I was like, wow, okay, right, this is changing my opinion on the ship drastically. And suddenly I went the other direction. I was like, yeah, I want this ship. So I don't know how I'm going to get this because I know I won't get it through the lockbox. So I'll have to see if I can get some. Well, getting money is going to be the problem. I might get it at some stage, but I doubt I'll have it next week. But yeah, there's definitely some interesting stuff. I mean, it's similar to the Dyson destroyers, where it has a tactical and a science mode. I think that's kind of cool. Depending on the enemy that you're facing, you can switch between both modes and utilize different tactics. I think that's pretty cool. A plus for the Klingon ship, it does have a battle cloak, if I remember correctly. Is that right, Panda? I think it has a battle cloak from memory.
I'm checking my notes
Yeah.
very quickly. Da, 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 da. It just says cloaking device may not be battle cloak.
Hang on, let's have a look at the script here, where I'm guessing this was taken from the blog. Console Universe with a battle. No, it does. It has a battle cloak. It does have a battle cloak. So that's good, because cloaking devices are absolutely useless. One-time thing. No, no. It's good for an Alpha strike, but you have to get out of combat before you can use it again. So Battle cloaks are definitely much better than just a normal cloak, and obviously an enhanced battle cloak is the best of all. But yeah, that is one little saving grace with the Klingon ship, in my opinion, that it does have a battle cloak. Hopefully, I will be able to get the Science Destroyer, the Section 31 ship, at some point. But I don't think I'm going to chance my arm with the lockboxes, because I just don't have any joy with that at all. The only thing I get out of them is something wonderful like diarrhea. It's the only thing I get out of lockboxes.
Y'all, maybe you should get that looked at.
Yeah, I probably should. Right. I think we've talked that to death. So let's move on to item number 2. Jason, can you tell us about the Section 31 lockbox consoles and traits, please?
In addition to the ships we just talked about, the Section 31 box contains space weapons, personal traits, and unusually large variety of unusual or universal consoles, starship traits, and kit modules. Each box contains a faulty
Section 31 hollow.
Faulty Section 31 hollow disguise. One of these consoles that you can get from the box is the Boronite laced weaponry universal console. The console infuses your ship's weapon with specially prepared Boronite, causing your weapons to tear open rifts in space or subspace near your primary target and draw existing rifts to that location. Rifts deal kinetic damage over time to nearby hulls. The other console is a computer assist flight algorithms console, which allows your ship to perform flanking maneuvers in space, dealing additional damage to the enemy's rear arc and improving your turn and flight speed. When active, attacks to the enemy's front increases maneuverability bonus and provides damage resistance, while attacks to the enemy's rear deal even greater bonus damage and reduces the console's own cooldown. 2 new starship traits are also available in Section 31 lockbox: Need to Know Bases and Nano Infestation. Need to Know Bases an ace is an ace up your sleeve, charged by activated ensign bridge officer abilities. Using 10 of these causes a Section 31 Intel Science Destroyer to appear in front alongside your 31 seconds, dealing significant area of effect damage with its abilities and opening up a full salvo with its weapons suit. Nano Infestation is a formidable spaceborne affliction built with nano scale blueprints recovered from Section 31 archives, and affects the target ship when you activate a control bridge officer ability, causing its replicators to make copies of itself. After an incubation period, it spreads to all nearby enemy ships, infecting them with the same damage over time.
That sounds pretty cool. I love the story that they came up with that. A spaceborne affliction built with nanoscale blueprints recovered from Section 31 archives. I don't know what it is about that, but that just sounds so cool to me. Yeah.
So this is maybe mild spoilers for Discovery Season 2, so if you haven't seen it yet, maybe plug your ears for 10 seconds, but I just realized Kamran Gant really is a control bridge officer.
Who?
No one has seen Discovery Season 2. Great. Okay, that landed well.
So these traits and consoles, they're going to be... I'm guessing they're going to be included in the lockboxes, like when you get the salvage technology console, where you pick up the plasmonic leech. This is going to be added to the same pack later on down the road. That's how this stuff is going to fall. Do any of these strike a chord with you, Panda, at all? Do you think they're going to be worth picking up off the exchange or chancing your arm on the lockbox?
The nano infestation is definitely interest to my KDF science because that's a control build right now.
Yeah. How about you, Jason? Do any of these strike a chord with you at all?
They actually all three do. All of them do.
All right, okay.
It looks like there might actually be worth actually opening a couple of these boxes up for it.
I have to agree with Panda. Definitely the nano infestation. There's just something about that I really, really like, and yeah, it could be pretty good with a control build. Oh God, I hate. Well, it's not that I hate. It's just when they come out with good stuff, you have to sacrifice something else when you have your build done. So I suppose I'd have to get looking at the exact stats and things before I'd actually be able to make a determination as to whether or not to actually go for any of these. But yeah, they're definitely worth checking out, or trekking out, I should say. I know when the lockbox comes out and this stuff starts appearing on the exchange, I'm probably going to take a look at some of these things and see, if I can, utilize any of them on any of my builds. Let's move on to item number 3, Panda. The Section 31 lockbox, space weapons and kit modules plus new lobby store items.
That's right, we're not done yet. Additionally, the Section 31 lockbox has new space weapons within the Section 31 weapon pack. Covert weaponry optimized for discretion, these phasers are available as either cannon or beams. These weapons generate half as much threat as normal weapons, and replace the traditional phaser proc with a boost to flight speed and turn rate. Rarely, weapons packs may contain the Section 31 shield, providing the aesthetics of the Section 31 Intel Science Destroyer to a ship that equips it in its vanity shield slot. Captains may also find Section 31 kit module packs. These kit modules are universal and may be used in any class. They include weaponized dark matter, which is a concept borrowed from Gabriel Lorca of the Terran Empire. The spheres of dark matter deal physical damage over time to any enemy they strike, eventually disintegrating them in spectacular fashion. The damage continues as long as the target lives.
That's so cool.
Stasis Bubble. This device places the enemy in a non-fragile hold, capturing them and levitating them in a bubble shield. When the shield falls, so do they, dropping unceremoniously to the ground, suffering physical damage. Embarrassing. The Covert Assault Drone is a piece of Terran technology which hovers over the shoulder of its user, firing its phaser at the target whenever the user deals damage from a weapon attack. Agonizer Brain Scramble ruins the mind of an enemy, confusing them, placating them towards the user's allies, and sends them into a berserk melee frenzy. Agonizer energy radiates off of them, damaging them and any other foes nearby. Finally, the Decloak Mind Trap deploys mines which creep around the battlefield only to be revealed at the critical moment in a ring around the target. Especially large targets are likely to set the mines off as soon as they arm, as are crowds of the target's allies who stand too near. The captain's traits that come with the Section 31 lockbox are also universal and available to all species. Ground trait Dangerous to the Alliance periodically exposes the highest rank nearby enemy as a danger to the Alliance, which means certain attacks that exploit enemies who are exposed, dealing massive damage. A little mechanistic behind the scenes there. Ambush Fighter trait, also ground, deals flanking damage with a weapon attack, temporarily grants guaranteed critical chance. Lex knives. Unconventional gear. Using control kit modules reduces the cooldown of all universal kit modules. Up in space, the threat assessment algorithms trait periodically launches an interstellar torpedo at the highest rank enemy. The torpedo warps to the enemy's last known location. Holographic mirage decoys allows the first time any of your torpedoes, hangar pets, or mines would take damage, they instead become briefly invulnerable. Finally, the unconventional system trait allows you to reduce the cooldown of all universal consoles whenever a control bridge officer ability is used. Finally, actually no, not even finally, haha. The Low-Buy store also has 2 new items available for purchase. The Section 31 Phaser Pistol, which generates half as much threat, again, like the space weapons, and replaces the standard proc with the boost to speed. Additionally, it improves exposed duration and exposed chance, can exploit with its primary attack, and its exposed capable wide fire mode has dramatically lower cooldown than a traditional weapon. Also, the Covert Mine Layer Suite is a console that dramatically improves mine performance. Specifically, it increases mine damage, decreases global cooldown, and adds creep functionality to all mines. Any mines that find themselves too far away from enemy ships will slowly move towards the closest enemy ship within sensor range. The creep can be disabled by activating the console and toggled freely. And last but not least, captains will also be able to purchase the distinct black Section 31 comm badge in the Low-Buy store, because nothing says covert organization like your own comm badge.
So I predict that everybody's going to be rocking that Section 31 comm badge come Tuesday. I think everyone's just going to want that straight away, without a doubt. Okay, Jason, we'll start off with you. Does any of this stuff sound cool to you? Would you be interested for any of your builds? Can you think of any that might be able to utilize some of this stuff?
Not right off the back, I don't.
Wow, okay. Right, Panda, how about you? Does any of this stuff strike a chord with you? Can you think of any uses that you might be able to use some of this stuff for?
Weaponized dark matter would be great for a temporal operative spec captain, I think.
Yeah.
Because it's a damage over time.
Yep.
Agonizer brain scramble for the lulls. The traits. I specifically called out ambush fighter if you like your knives. Nothing else immediately leaps out to me. By the way, no, I will still die mad about the fact that your your covert secret organization has their very own comm badges that are just out for everyone to see.
Yeah,
because that's covert.
Exactly. So
I'm still buying one.
I think it was Captain Wish 9 that was asking which badge has been added. It's the Section 31 black comm badge from Discovery is being added to the Lobby store. No word yet on how much it's going to cost. I'm guessing 50 Lobby, probably. But who knows? It could be a hell of a lot more. It could be a lot less. We'll just have to see Tuesday.
I'm guessing no more than 50. If a full uniform box is 200.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, that's why I'm saying around 50. It should be I would prefer if it was 10, but it's probably going to be around the 50 mark. Like you, Panda, as well, the weaponized dark matter. That just sounds so cool. I cannot wait to see the animation that they've come up for using that stuff. I really, really want to get some of that because I think it's going to be so cool. The stasis bubble as well, of course, that just flashback back to Philippa Georgiou, who used that when she rescued. Oh my God, what's her name? The Chancellor, Laurel. Laurel. Is when we've seen that in Discovery, and they they drop unceremoniously to the ground. Yeah, it could be pretty good. I mean, I'm assuming they can still take damage, and probably even more damage when they're in that stasis bubble, so it probably will be pretty good. The Agonizer Brain Scramble, that definitely sounds like a lot of fun. I'm not so sure about the traits. More so about the unconventional systems, because, you kind of have to use a control bridge officer ability to benefit from that, and if you're not using that, then it's kind of pointless. But yeah, there's definitely some interesting stuff there. I'll probably pick up the Section 31 phaser pistol for my Section 31 guy. I've got a Section 31 character who's flying the Vengeance. So I'll probably pick up that Section 31 phaser pistol. But yeah, there seems to be a lot of fun stuff coming in this lockbox. Just, really, really cool items. Right, before we move on, let's announce the winner of our first giveaway, because we haven't done that yet. So this was for a Gamma Vanguard starter pack code, and the winner is Tevontia. Tevontia. Sorry for butchering your name, dude. But congratulations, you have won a Gamma Vanguard starter pack code. So please contact us. Let us know what your email address is, and we will get that prize sent off to you at the end of the show. And yeah, congrats again.
Congrats, y'all.
Exactly. All right. Let's move on to item number 4. Jason, tell us about the upgrade weekend, please.
Still striving to get the greatest performance out of your equipment? This weekend will be the perfect time to apply tech upgrades to your gear, as you get double the amount of technology points earned from each one applied. Woo-hoo. From Thursday, May 9th at 8 a.m. Pacific Time to May 13th at 10 a.m. Pacific Time, every tech upgrade used will apply twice as many technology points toward your next upgrade. This in turn reduces the amount of dilithium that must be spent to reach each upgrade threshold, allowing captains additional chances to attain both mark rarity and increase on their favored loadouts.
Okay, so Jason, you said at the start of the show, you're not really doing much upgrading this weekend at all, are you?
Oh, no, I did some, because I did, of course, get a bunch of Phoenix tech upgrades, and got a couple of things. I know I got one of my Omni's directional beams finally up to Epic, so nice. I'm happy with that. And then, of course, got a few of my my build for my shields and deflector dish and all that kind of stuff is up to very rare, so I'm happy with that so far. So I mean, got to get some more dilithium to use a few more upgrades for them. So
right. Actually, I think I got mixed up there. Panda, it was you that was saying that you haven't really been doing much upgrading this weekend, was it?
That's true.
Yeah. I've actually been waiting for this upgrade weekend since the anniversary, which was back in February, because I still have all my Omega Tech upgrades, and we haven't had one since the anniversary. So I'm actually going to be recording an episode tomorrow for one of my Let's Play series that's going to cover upgrading, and I'm hoping to get most of my build on my KDF Jemadar character up to Epic. I don't think I have enough to get all of it up to Epic, but I'll get most of it up to Epic. So yeah, this is definitely the time to take advantage, because basically with an upgrade weekend, you're cutting your dilithium costs down to 50%, basically, with an upgrade weekend. And of course, if you've got Omega Tech upgrades, then there's no dilithium cost, but you're getting more gear upgraded, and you have more chances to get quality upgrades as well. I know there's been quite a few members within the Priority 1 Armada that have been waiting for this as well. Off the top of my head, Nikki has been waiting because I've been giving her such hassle for upgrading when it's not an upgrade weekend. I was like, my God, what are you doing that for? You're wasting so much resources by not just waiting for an upgrade weekend. So she's been taking advantage of this as well now that it's finally hit. So yeah, you guys should take advantage of this weekend now that it's here. It's probably going to be a couple of months before we get another upgrade weekend. But if you don't get it done this time round, then maybe you can get more of it done the next time round. Panda, let's move on to item number 5. Xbox and PS4 news. I believe they've got a little bit of stuff going on over there, do they?
Just a bit.
Right.
This weekend, starting Thursday, May 4th at 8 a.m. Pacific to Monday, May 13th at 10 a.m. Pacific, captains on console can earn bonus marks by playing content throughout the game. During the event, content that provides marks, either fleet or reputation, will reward a 50% bonus above normal amounts. This bonus is available for all content that rewards marks, and I quote, including the 3 new reputations that came to console with Agents of Yesterday.
Nice.
Just going to let that sink in for a bit. I wonder if they meant like something else, because Agents of Yesterday has been out for quite a while.
They
Whatever.
probably meant the 9th anniversary.
Okay. On the subject of marks, though, the Peril over Pavo event starts May 14th, and it runs for 3 weeks on both Xbox One and PlayStation 4. All players level 10 and above will be able to participate and can earn a TFO commendation once every 20 hours. Complete the TFO on 14 different days to earn the Terran Guerrilla Combat Armor, in addition to marks, dilithium, and 3 feature TFO reward boxes. This box gives you a choice of an enhanced universal tech upgrade or a captain specialization point box, which gives the character who opens it. Those are account bound and may be traded within the account bank.
So that Terran Guerrilla Combat Armor is pretty sweet. At least the costume is. So it's great that the console guys are getting access to this now. It's a great opportunity to build up some dilithium as well, because each character that you complete the event project on, which is 14 TFO commendations, you get 50,000 dilithium. That's not including the dilithium that you earn while you're earning those 14 commendations. So yeah, it's a great time to build up a large chunk of dilithium. And it takes 10-15 minutes to complete the TFO. Most people should be able to log in for that length of time at the very least. It's only 10 or 15 minutes. So even if you have limited time, hopefully you can take part in that.
I would normally agree. I mean, yes, that's all true. However, Peril over Pavo, I definitely did buy the buyout pack when it was available. That's because I wasn't particularly thrilled with that TFO.
Yeah, it was basically a copy and paste, wasn't it? Of
Yeah, I wasn't thrilled when it was called Drenur Gauntlet either.
Right. That's it. I completely agree. I was very disappointed with the TFO overall, because it was basically a copy and paste of Drenur Gauntlet. The very same objectives and everything happened in the same manner. And it just felt very lazy on their part. But, it is what it is. At least, there's a decent costume coming out of it, and an armor as well, so when you roll new characters, you can get a pretty decent armor from the get-go, or you can just put it onto a max level character and you've got, again, a decent armor from the beginning. Excuse me. Moving on to item number 6, PC patch notes. There was none this week. There was absolutely no PC patch notes this week. But that's not surprising, because when there is a major release just around the corner, the patch notes are either very skimpy or they do not exist at all. And as we've been talking about throughout the show up to this point, the next chapter in the Discovery story arc, Rise of Discovery, is coming out this coming Tuesday, the 14th of May. So yeah, there's going to be big patch notes for Tuesday for PC, and yeah, definitely looking forward to that. Actually, I never asked you guys this. Panda, are you looking forward to Rise of Discovery at all?
I'm always looking forward to new story content. I
Yes.
mean, just if we're going to move a storyline forward, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Even if there's not necessarily any new items or new reps or anything, it's like where we get to play new missions and like actually, well, not actually, but like we get back to the story that really kind of drew me to Star Trek Online in the first place. Yes, I am here for it.
And Jason, are you looking forward to Rise of Discovery coming out on Tuesday?
Oh yeah, just as much as what Panda says, it's new content. So yeah, it's always something you get to look forward to.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as well. This thing that they've been doing with the feature TFOs, we've had that for the last 2-3 months, where there's a new feature TFO around for 3 weeks, and then there's a week break, and then there's another feature TFO. Personally, I don't think that that's a great plan. I think that leads to burnout very quickly. Or it's on the same path, where people can burn out because of it. And I much rather the way that we're doing the story missions for, let's say, the Iconium War, where they come out with a new story mission and you just play the mission once a week and you get a specialization point, or was the tech upgrade included in that, or as an option?
It was the upgrade or the spec point.
Right, so it was an upgrade or a spec point. I'd much rather that. I would have much preferred to get 3 new story missions as opposed to 3 new TFOs. But hopefully they'll learn from it, and it was just a new thing for them. They were doing things in a new way, and I guess we'll find out in the future if they're going to keep on doing that. Moving on to the last bit of news, item 7, which is Armada news. As always, this coming week is TFO Tuesday in the Priority 1 Armada. This event is for all Priority 1 Armada members and offers a chance for us to team up together and earn marks, XP, and more importantly, dilithium. To check the time of this event, open up the fleet window and click on the Events tab to see the event in your local time zone. Again, this is for Priority 1 Armada members only. So if you want to take part in it or even join our community, you can head over to priority1armada.com. You can sign up there and you can select which of our fleets you wish to join. We've got multiple Fed and KDF fleets, as well as fleets for PlayStation 4 and Xbox. Right, next bit of news for the Priority 1 Armada. The Tier 5 morale colony upgrade is coming off cooldown in about 10 or 11 hours. So the final Tier 5 upgrade is going to be available, like I said, in about 10 or 11 hours from now. And this is the final upgrade for the colony. It is going to need over 40,000 fleet marks. So if you've got a large quantity of fleet marks, this is going to be a great opportunity to get rid of them. It's going to need 1.9 million dilithium, about 200 DOFs, and 200,000 roughly of each of the provisions. I would suspect that it's going to take a couple of days to fill this bad boy, but could be surprised. I was very surprised at the last upgrade. We got it filled and on cooldown in less than 12 hours. This final Tier 5 upgrade on the colony and beta fleet is going to give us access to the correct me if I'm wrong, guys, the Draenor scout ship, I think it's called. Is that right? Hang on a sec. I'll open up the colony world here and click on this. Lucari Draenor scout ship, yeah, T6. So once the upgrade goes on cooldown. It's going to go on cooldown for 10.5 days, and then we will have access to that Draenor colony scout ship. Anyone in the Armada, even if you are not in Beta Fleet, we will be able to sort you out with a invite so that you can get the ship from Beta, because the other fleets are still working on getting to Tier 5. So even if you're in one of the other fleets that doesn't have access to it yet, we'll still be able to sort you out. So yeah, that's all we need really, is just one fleet to have it finished, and that fleet can work for everybody else in the Armada, and that's what we're going to do there. The Priority 1 Ferengi Alliance is now a Tier 4 fleet. It completed its final Tier 4 upgrade, and now there's just a few 20-hour upgrades. Actually, let me have a look-see here. Open up Armada, Ferengi Alliance, Holdings, Starbase. Yes, the current upgrade is Station Bridge Officer Trainer on Starbase. That is already on cooldown. There's going to be another upgrade kicking in once that is finished. And the fleet itself is now up to level 58. So congratulations to everyone there that has helped to make that possible. As you can see here, there's only 57 members in the Ferengi Alliance, and we've already got it up to level 58. This is just awesome. Absolutely fantastic news. The House of Grilka is up to level 64, and more importantly, it now has its Tier 4 Industrial Fabricator upgrade now online. Once that finishes, when it comes off cooldown, we're going to start upgrading the Starbase and the Transwarp Conduit. And that will bring up the level of the House of Grilka up by quite a bit, actually. And then it starts working on, well, it's already working on the Tier 4 to Tier 5 grind, which is going to take a while. But at the rate it's going, there's no doubt we definitely will get there. Definitely, because there's been incredible progress been made with the House of Grilka lately. Right, the next bit of news that we have is actually linked to a mail that I sent out yesterday. At least I sent out part 1 of it yesterday. And I'm going to read it out to you guys here now. So I said, greetings to all Armada members. A few months ago, we informed you about some streamlining that we made to the thank you packages we offer on the Armada website. For anyone that doesn't know, anyone who contributes financially to the website by making a donation, we send a little thank you package to that person, which can contain duty officer packs, lockbox keys, fleet ship modules, bonus pools, all sorts of different stuff, just as a little thank you for their support. In that mail, we also mentioned how this year we made a change from the euro currency to US dollars. One reason for that change is linked to today's announcement, which is that the Priority 1 Armada now has its own Patreon page. For those who don't know, Patreon is a subscription-based platform that allows people to support productions, groups, or communities like ours financially on a monthly basis. Once a person creates an account, all they have to do is click on the Become a Patron button and then select the tier or level they wish to contribute at. Members will still be able to make independent donations via the Armada website, but for those who wish to support our community on a monthly basis and with a specific amount, will now be able to do so via our Patreon page. No matter what level you decide to support us at, you will receive a thank you package once a month, which will be based on the tier or level you subscribe to. You will continue to receive these thank you packages every month for as long as you decide to remain a Patreon supporter. These tiers start from as little as $1 per month, with increasing tiers going up to a max of $100 per month. So, for example, if we were to get just 50 members to sign up to the $1 tier, this will cover all of our basic costs for our community for the whole year. This obviously adds up to just $12 per year for the member. We have set up a number of goals on this new Patreon page that informs you exactly what we will be able to achieve if and or when we reach each of these goals. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch over so you guys can actually see our Patreon page. And I'm going to switch here, and I'm going to put the link into the chat just for anyone that wants to open it up. This is our page. And once you come here, you can click on Become Patron, or you can click on the individual tiers. So you can see we start off with $1 per month is the instant tier, and once a month you receive 5 random superior tech upgrades. Lieutenant, you receive 1 lockbox master key and 5 random superior tech upgrades. Lieutenant Commander, which is $10 per month, receive 1 common duty officer pack, 1 lockbox key, 5 random superior tech upgrades. Commander is $25 per month, and you receive a 10,000 R&D bonus pool, 1 common duty officer pack, 2 lockbox master keys, and 5 random superior tech upgrades. The captain tier is $50 per month, and this gives 1 very rare duty officer pack, 1 25,000 fleet granite bonus pool, 1 10,000 R&D bonus pool, 1 common duty officer pack, 3 lockbox master keys, and 5 random superior tech upgrades. And you get that every single month that you remain a patron at that level. And finally, we have the Admiral tier, which is $100 per month. And this one gives an automatic promotion to the fleet rank of Commander within any of our Star Trek Online PC fleets, if applicable. Also, you receive once a month 1 fleet ship module, 1 very rare duty officer pack, 1 25,000 fleet credit bonus pool, 1 10,000 R&D bonus pool, 1 common duty officer pack, 4 lockbox master keys, and 5 random superior tech upgrades. So you can see there, as it goes up in tier level, you get more and more stuff. And like we said, for as long as you remain a Patreon supporter, you continue to get these thank you packages every month. Every single month you get this little thank you package for supporting us. And you can see here we have our different goals, and you can see we've currently got 2 patrons there now at the moment, which is awesome considering we just announced it last night.
I think we have a third. Falsefire just said that they have signed up.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you, Falsefire, so much. That is awesome, dude. Thank you. That is brilliant, man. So that's our Patreon page. So anyone that would like to support the Priority 1 Armada, this show, if you're interested, even if it's only $1 a month, like I said, if we can get 50 members just to donate $1 a month, which is $12 a year, that will cover our basic expenses. And we appreciate every single person that supports the community so much, and want to thank them sincerely for their support. While we're on the subject, there is one very special member that we would like to highlight this week, and that is Captain Ray Bosch Borg, for the recent donation that he made to the Priority 1 Armada website. Like we were just saying there, without incredible members like Ray Bosch Borg, there's no way we'd be able to keep things running. And it's only with the support of members such as himself that we are able to. It pays for the website, it pays for TeamSpeak, it pays for domain names and any software that we need and stuff like that. So thank you, Ray Bosch Borg, so much for your continued support. We really, really do appreciate it so much, and you have been an incredible supporter of the community, so thank you again, sir. Right, that wraps up the news for this week in Star Trek Online and the Priority 1 Armada. So we're about to go and do our away mission, but guys, what do you think? Will we start off our next giveaway before we actually head off?
I think that'd be a good idea, yeah.
Yep, okay. So we're going to start off the next giveaway, which is going to be for another Gamma Vanguard Starter Pack code. And we would like you to type into the chat now the word Sloan. So please type in the word Sloan into the chat now. It doesn't matter if you're watching on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, or YouTube. You will be automatically entered into the draw. And we will announce the winner of that in a little while, I suppose. Yeah, in a little while. I've seen a message there. Vetus just said that they signed up to Patreon. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you. That is absolutely fantastic. That is so awesome. Really, really do appreciate your support. So thanks again, man. Right, guys, if I remember correctly, it's the Gamma Quadrant we're going?
Yes, it is.
It is. Right, okay, so first things first, we need to check our specializations and make sure we are kitted out for space. I am. Right. I'm going to beam up. Now, everybody want to beam up? Vicious just put a thumbs up in the YouTube chat. Yeah, no problem. Thank you, dudes. Yeah, that is just so awesome. I'm just blown away, and like this is genuine. Like, really, really am blown away by the incredible members that we've got in this community. It's just so fantastic. Everyone is so good. Right, Bejor, so I should be right beside the wormhole, which should be over here. Yep, there it is. So I make my way over. And I don't think we're going to run teams. We're just going to go to the Gamma Quadrant. We might pick an instance that has as few people as possible.
There is only one when I just checked.
Right.
Waiting for one to open.
Yeah, okay, so I'm guessing a second one is going to open up. Yeah, I'd say, right, we'll leave that a minute. We'll let everybody get in. A second instance should open up in a minute. If it does, we'll simply switch to instance 2 and we'll start doing what we have to do. 26. I wonder how many can... Would it be 30?
I'm thinking it might be a 30-man map.
Yeah. I'm not 100% sure. To be honest, actually, I've never really spent a huge amount of time here anyway. But I have done this stuff a little bit. I've definitely come here to try out the missions that are here.
Yeah, I gotta admit, I have not been here since I wrapped up my Gamma rep.
Yeah, that's the thing, though. I mean, people, once you're done with your reputation, you don't really do much TFOs or stuff anymore, really. Do you?
Well, if you want to grind for rep gear.
Do you know what, guys?
Wow, I think this is going to be bigger than 30.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a 50-man map, because we're up to 32 at the minute.
Ava Dante says 35.
Ava Dante. Oh, right, okay. We're at 32. So if we can get 3 more people in here, hopefully we'll open up instance 2, and then we'll all switch to instance 2. And that way then we get most of everybody together at this on the same map. There's 35. All right, 35. Let's see if instance number 2 opens up now. Yep, Nightweb says...
There it goes.
Nightweb says in the chat 35. There's instance number 2. Oh, wow, there's 9 people in already. 3 fleet and 4 friends. I am switching to number 2. Awesome.
Already heading there.
Sweet. Yeah, look, it's got a slow load. That's the server building the instance. Alright, so everybody switch to instance number 2 of the Gamma Quadrant, and that'll be most of us then, all together, and we can do some of these missions.
That actually explains a question that I have had about this game for years, why the fleet starbase, like, I can click dock at Starbase, go make myself an espresso, and come back, and it will not have finished loading yet.
You mean the slow loading?
Exactly.
Right, yeah, that's the server building the instance. If there's a new instance. So things like the fleet holding maps. It's not like ESD. ESD, there's always tons of maps of ESD. So typically you can get in there pretty quick. Now, every now and then you will get a slow load, but that's because there's no empty instances. But anytime you do get a slow load like that, it's basically the server is building the map that you're about to go into. It's creating a brand new instance. Right, I am setting course for Sinister Gathering.
Green?
Yeah, the green one. Yes, the green one indeed.
I don't know if
BF
it's going
Film
on.
Fan says it always crashes for me. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Hopefully you can get in. There's plenty of us here, so hopefully you can get in.
I know that tomorrow for the U.S. it is Mother's Day, so if any mothers that are watching us, I wish them a happy Mother's Day.
Oh, is it really? Awesome. Yes. Happy Mother's Day to all the U.S. mothers. Wow, who the hell is that? Skyfire. Wow, God, you flew past me like a bat out of hell. There's Chiquita, or Seal. Sinister Gathering. Right, I am joining that instance now, or that map. That sun was blinding me. Flew right into it. Took the paint off my hull. Tevon Tia says, the wife says thank you. No problem, yeah. No, definitely, sincerely. Happy Mother's Day to all the US mothers out there.
Oh, Jason Smith says it's also in Canada too, so I don't know if it was other countries that celebrate at the same time that we do.
Yeah, no, it's different over here as well. Or it is different compared to you guys over there, Mother's Day. And I'm pretty sure Father's Day is different as well. The Bogan one says Australia is different too.
Yeah, Father's Day is in June for us, so.
Ronnie Jackson on YouTube says loading is slow. Hopefully you can get in, man. This is going to be a lot of fun. We all get to earn some marks. Alright, now, if I remember, we have to drag comment fragments or something, don't we?
Oh, it's been a while since I've done these.
Yeah, it's like drag comment fragments into the herp thing to kill the thing and more things.
Yep, you're collecting asteroid fragments in order to be able to send that one particular
right, yeah,
projectile at it, while also keeping the herp from claiming those fragments, also to rebuild it.
Right. We'll get it. We'll figure this out. Buff up a little here. Of course he has to put a shield up.
Well, our first run through a break the circle just went swimmingly.
Awesome. Fantastic. Now, where is that ship gone? Oh yes, I remember now. You get 3 of these things, then you go over and you deploy a seeker bomb. Yes. Right, okay, so I need that big herp ship. That's what I need. There he is. Found ya. It's down to 52%. 47%. 45%. We're getting there. Down to 40. Right, okay, I need to go and pick up 3 more fragments. Where? Haha.
Hey guys, break the circle. Still waiting to pop off. And if you're just looking for something to do.
Alright, got 3 more doohickeys. And that is the technical term.
Ah, there we go. Lovely.
Awesome, we got it kicked off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Scott Owen says he's stuck in a rock. No!
I am too.
Oh, really? You're in good company, so. 20%, fire off another one.
Well done indeed.
Alright, I need more fragments.
We only have a minute left.
Oh, we have only a minute left? Yikes. That's it, guys. Almost got it. Yeah! Well done. Awesome. Alright. 400. Wow, yeah. I didn't think you got dilithium for this, but apparently you do. So this is what we're going to do. We're just going to come here. We're going to jump into instances of these missions. I'm probably going to pick a different one now. Go to one of the other areas. And then eventually we'll get to the boss stage once we complete the whole thing. So I'm going to go north. I'm going to go up to the red one, which is Break the Circle. I'm going to try that one next.
I'd like to apologize to my team, but I can't get out of this rock or this asteroid.
Can you warp out?
Probably could, but I don't know. Would it give me a?
Is there a space equivalent of kill me?
I don't know.
I don't think so. Mrs. Winters in the chat, in-game chat, is asking, are we Xing up for it? No, we just go to the appropriate location and then you hit the button here in the bottom right-hand corner and that will queue you up for whatever mission it is. So, alright, if you're in this square here, it'll be Sinister Gathering. If you're in this square here, or sector, it's Break the Circle. And if you're in this one over here, it's Herc Planetary Assault.
It does put you in a 5-man team, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Sorry.
I was just in a 5-man team with 4 complete randos.
A Herc dreadnought is being protected by circling Herc swarms.
And I do apologize to the team that I had to leave out of that one because I could not get out of that asteroid.
Be advised, when you attack a swarm, it will turn its attention to your ship. Try to concentrate your fire and pick off swarms so you can get an opening on the dreadnought.
I see Jason Smith is in here. Hello, Jason. And that'd be Skyfire, isn't it? Wait, there we go. Yeah, Skyfire. Claudia's here as well. Seal is here. Awesome. We're all in on the same team, guys. Alright.
And hello, Kat, on, and whoever Rick Usan is.
Gotta love Cannon Scatter Volley. Beam fire would work really good in this as well. That's a lot of hurt. Alright, let's get mobile. Somebody using the Beacon of Kalis there, calling in some additional help. Probably not a bad idea. I'm going to pop off my Tactical Fleet 3. Yikes. Yeah! And we're done. Well done, everyone. Got some more gamma marks. Thank you very much. Excuse me. And we can depart the system. Right, I'm going to move over to the blue area next. But feel free to go to whatever ones you want, guys. If there's a particular one that you like, just go to that area and queue up by clicking the button here in the bottom right hand corner, and yeah, the system will queue you up. Did we? No, we didn't announce the winner for our last giveaway, did we?
Not yet.
I think we'll do
Not
that
yet.
now. What do you think, guys?
Sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah, sound good?
Let's do it.
Okay, so this is for another Gamma Vanguard starter pack code, and the winner is that_hollow. Congratulations, you have won a Gamma Vanguard starter pack code. So if you can please contact us, that's on Twitch. Send us a whisper and let us know what your email address is. We will get that prize sent to you at the end of the show, and congratulations again. Well done. Man, I'm bouncing off suns and everything here. I see Alex is stuck on a rock as well.
Is he in the green one?
I don't know what one he's in, to tell you the truth. So we'll open up the map here. These are the 3 different missions, all right, and you can do them over and over again. And each time you do it, as well as all the other players, progress progresses over here. You can see it on the right hand side. So you can see Sinister Gatherings is like over 50%. Breaking the Circle is at about 50%, a little over it. And there's only about 10% done for Planetary Assault. So every time you do the various missions, as well as everybody else, on successful completion of those missions, it advances the progress bar. And that's how you complete this battle zone. It's a little different from most battle zones. And we are in instance number 2, guys. For anyone that wants to join us, we're in instance number 2 in the Gamma Quadrant. So feel free to join us. Actually, let's have a look. How many instances are there now? It's probably still 2. Yeah, there's 2. Alexander was asking in YouTube if there was an instance. Yeah, we all jumped into instance number 2. But do you know what? Realistically, I don't think it actually matters all that much. Because you go into an instance with people anyway, probably from all the instances. I could be wrong. Could be wrong.
Long-range sensors have detected a massive swarm of Herc ships approaching this planet. The Jem'Hadar will fight on the ground, but we want to intercept them up here first. Since the orbital habitats have minimal defenses, they will be vulnerable to Herc attacks. Defend the habitats and destroy as many Herc as possible.
Okay. Do you know, I've never done this one. I'm guessing we just shoot stuff. We can't go too far wrong.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, you can't go too far wrong by shooting things. Oh god, I love cannon scatter volley. Ay, caramba.
So Nikki says the objective is to keep the orbital structures intact.
Right. By killing things.
Like you do.
Right, okay. The orbital structures look like they're in pretty good shape so far.
You okay there?
Yeah, just the Herc, they're like the Voth, with those shields that they put up and makes them invincible.
I took up I went and bought some of Winter's favorite snacks. That's peanuts. And the worst part is I can't eat them right now.
No, because you're too...
My tooth.
Oh, no.
I'm sitting here looking at them, and I really want some of these peanuts. I don't want to be in pain.
God, I feel bad now, because if you're not feeling the best, you shouldn't have been on the show tonight. I feel bad.
Oh, no. I feel alright. It's just...
Right.
Not much I can do anything until tomorrow or until Monday, so.
Right. You just have to kind of suffer through it.
Yeah, pretty much. And of course, I have ibuprofen, 800 milligrams. So, if it gets too bad, I could always take one.
There's nothing like morphine, let me tell you. It solves all problems. I remember years ago, I had a broken leg and a shattered ankle after a night out, and
Good night out.
Oh yeah, it was, yeah. And I was absolutely hammered, and I was like, yeah, I'm fine. They're like, you're not in pain? I was like, no, I'm grand, I'm sound. And they gave me morphine. Holy Hannah, it was like nothing. The 10 or 15 pints I had before that didn't do anything to me compared to that morphine. That morphine really hit me hard. It was the first time I ever had it. It was actually quite funny because when I was in for surgery, the doctor goes, because I'm laying back on the bed and going getting my ankle pinned in places, and I'm messing with the doctors and the nurses and I'm cracking jokes and whatnot. And one of the doctors goes, okay, let's give him X amount of cc's of whatever to knock him out. And the nurse goes, he's already had X amount of cc's already. He's like, he's still awake? To which I said, yeah, you better get a horse tranquilizer, doc. And they all started laughing and thought it was very funny.
Heck yeah, this party's just getting started.
Yeah. Then they gave me an epidural, and that was different. But yeah, I'll never forget the nurse going, "Oh, he's already had X amount of cc's of that already." What? He's still awake.
Wow.
Yeah, that was kind of funny.
The last time I had a tooth removed, they gave me the shot, from Novocaine. And when he stuck it into my gum, it hit a nerve that basically felt like a shock throughout my whole body.
Oh wow!
And he says, the dentist looked at me and says, "Did you feel that?" He said, "It felt like a shock throughout your whole body, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he says, "Well, now you'll never forget who I am." I was like, "Gee, thanks."
Wow.
A business card would have done it.
I know, right?
Right.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Well, when I was getting my wisdom teeth broken in order to get them pulled out, I've got an IV drip out in one arm. I've got the little nose cap on. I'm basically strapped down into this chair, and they have the gall to ask me, "So how are you feeling?" The only thing I could say was better than I probably look, and that's the last thing I remember.
Go ahead, Panda, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, it looks like Sinister Gathering is almost done, and Breaking the Cycle is pretty well advanced, so I'm going to do another Planetary Assault. So I'm going to queue up for that now.
Yeah, how'd that go? Looked like it was successful.
Yeah, no, it was, yeah. Went fine. We successfully
I am in the
completed.
middle of a planetary assault right now, and not doing too good.
Long range.
All right. All right. Since everyone else is popping off their fireworks, I may as well do it as well.
Do your ship emotes too.
Ship emotes. Thumbs up. Yay. I'm in with Jason again, Jason Smith, and in with Skyfire. And who's that over there? I can't select them. They're too far away. Okay. Right. So basically, this planetary assault it's just defend the area for 5 minutes. Seems to be what you have to do. Man, I love the Withering Barrage traits so much. It's just so good.
Which one does that come from?
That comes from the Valiant. It's the extra 4 seconds on Cannon Scatter Volley. So normally, when you kick off Cannon Scatter Volley, it's active for 10 seconds, which usually translates into 2 barrages. And with Withering Barrage, it brings it up to 14 seconds, which translates into 3 barrages in the 14 seconds.
Okay, and good night as well. Thanks for joining us.
Have a good night, dudes. Thanks.
Well, but
RL
it is,
Bidwell.
good night.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us. Hope you had fun. Don't forget, guys, we have another giveaway we'll be doing in a little while. It'll be for another Gamma Vanguard starter pack code. So So there's still chances to win one.
And break the circles at 88% now. I think one more run through will do it.
Nice.
I'm sitting here waiting for another run at planetary assault.
We're in one here at the minute. It's going okay.
Destroy it!
Where is this Hurt Captain ship? Yeesh.
I am sitting next to someone named Jem'Hadar and the holograms.
That would be
Like
false fire.
I like that.
Oh,
Interesting.
And it is one of the best character names I have seen in this game.
What's that? That's taken from something, or it's similar to a TV show or something?
Gem and the holograms.
Yeah, it was a cartoon, I believe, if memory serves me correctly.
Yeah, there's something about it that's ringing a bell. Something that I've seen or heard before.
Oh snap! Okay, I am now in the last break. Okay, good. Someone's now in here with me.
Awesome. Well, the thing about this whole area is that it scales. So you can do this on your own, any of these missions, and the instances will scale based off how many people it has.
I could also do my own appendectomy. Thank you, but I'd pass.
I like it. That was good. Nikki says you don't know what Jim and the holograms is, Winters. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, LOL.
Sounds like someone's about to get a lecture.
Yeah, I know, right? Falsefire says, Winters, are you running beams on the back of your cannons Defiant? Yeah, I've got dual heavies up front and I've got beams in the back. So the Defiant is a very unique ship. It's very tactical heavy. There are so many tactical slots, it is ridiculous. So, with the amount of tactical slots that there are, I can have 2 tactical team 1s. I have 2 attack patterns, which is a beta and an omega. I have 2 cannon scatter volley 2s, and then I've got 2 beam overloads, a 1 and a 2. And I actually have an extra slot then, which I currently have as locked trajectories too. So yeah, I didn't have to go with turrets, because if I did, then I wouldn't have anything to put those beam overloads to instead, because the cannon scatter volley would have worked. So it allows me to utilize beams and cannons, which is very unusual. I know, definitely, it is very unusual. I'm going to jump into another planetary assault. Looks like Sinister Gatherings is at 100%. Breaking the Circle 100%. And Sinister...
There's a possibility once we finish this one that Planetary Assault should be at 100%. I'm in the middle of one now.
Probably. How many minutes have you got left on that?
2.5.
2.5, right. So I'm going to be about 2.5 minutes behind you. Ronnie says on YouTube, USS Wolverine. Yep, that's my baby, the USS Wolverine. Let's see who we're with here. Ah, Jason again. Yep, Jason. They're too far away. I can't tell who that is. I'll be a film fan. Awesome. That's a new member to Priority One. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, dude.
Oh, welcome.
Welcome to the Armada.
Karak. I'm not sure who that is, but maybe they're tuning into the show. If you are, thanks for tuning in. Actually, now that I see it, Evadante 2 and Gunnar have just recently followed our Twitch channel. Thanks a million for tuning in tonight, guys. We appreciate your support. We broadcast every Saturday and we cover the latest news in Star Trek Online and the Priority One Armada. And once we've done with that, then we move on to our away mission. We play content with you guys, the viewers, and earn, loot and marks and XP and dilithium and all that good stuff. And yeah, we often have giveaways throughout the show as well. Like tonight, we're giving away Gamma Vanguard starter pack codes, and we do this stuff every week. So hopefully you're enjoying the show, and hopefully we'll see you again back here in the future. And if any of you guys are interested in joining the Priority One Armada, you can head over to PriorityOneArmada.com and you can sign up there. Click on the Join Us button, and you can select what platform you play on, whether it's PC, Xbox, or PS4. And you can select if you want to join with a Fed or KDF. Excuse me. And you can select then which fleet you would like to join, because we've got several Fed and KDF fleets within the community. So there's loads of room. You can bring in as many characters as you like. And we always have regular giveaways and competitions and events and things like that. So yeah, it's not a bad community to be part of.
Two things I want to note. One, Winters, Lorax 470 in the England chat wants to PvP you at some point.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yes.
And two, it was just pointed out to me that this is Mother's Day, and because it is Mother's Day, we should say Happy Mother's Day to the greatest mother in all of Star Trek history. Happy Mother's Day, Moogie.
Oh, Moogie. I wouldn't have picked Moogie now, but I can see it. Yeah, but I thought you were going in a different direction. I thought you were going to say Major Barrett. Yeah, Deanna Troy's mother, Gene Roddenberry's wife.
Major Barrett isn't the mother of the Grand Nagus. Correct,
she is not. But Major Barrett is definitely a very popular character as well. She was brilliant as Luoxana Troy. Oh, Jean-Luc, such naughty thoughts.
Apparently there was also a Mother Horta.
Was there?
I have no idea. That's original series.
That's news to me.
I mean, were the Horta original series?
Yeah, Horta was in. Do you not remember No Kill Eye? No Kill Eye.
Okay, well, while you're in Planetary Assault, the final assault phase just kicked off.
Did it? Alright, okay. 1 minute left and I'll be out. Or we'll be out, I should say. We'll be finished in here. Yeesh! Wow, that warp core explosion nearly took me out.
So did that one.
Yeah, the winners like flying through warp cores.
I do. I love it. I love blowing something up and then flying through its ashes. It's so much fun. Eight seconds, 7 seconds. Almost done, almost done, almost done. And we're done. Excellent day.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year indeed. That was a pretty good run. Just making sure there's no loot left. Oh, it looks to be pretty clear. Okay.
The Herc waves have...
Final assault. Queuing up now. Oh, that wasn't long at all. That was great. Herc invasion. Multiple incoming capital ships. Complete as many Herc assaults as you can before time expires. Okay. And there's 12 minutes left on the clock.
Also want to say, Captain Witt, you and me, tanks forever.
Yeah, still rocking 2 instances of this. Final assault, personal reward progress, gain bonus completion rewards by completing Herc assaults. The Herc are mounting a massive assault. Oh, great. We jump into it then, just as I'm reading that.
Herc's here, bad stuff, blah, 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 blah.
By the way, guys, if any of you would like to join the Priority One chat channel to, chat to us in-game or throughout the week, if you type into the in-game chat box /channel _join space Priority One and then hit the enter key, that'll let you join the Priority One chat channel.
The swarm is assaulting Impersa, the homeworld of the Founders.
Oh, hey, Winter, what's up?
Not much.
While in orbit, their mothership is
I sees
protected
ya.
by an impenetrable crystal. To defeat the mothership, we must punch through its defenders and destroy it with seeker bombs made of the same crystal. Do what you can to prevent planet...
Ay, caramba. hell hit me?
There you go.
Thank you. Alright, I need more crystal doohickeys. Fetching now. We've only 3 minutes 20 seconds left to do this as well.
We're more than halfway down on the Hive's health though.
Awesome, fantastic.
And I blew it up.
What should you do that for?
Rude.
How rude! These activating pulses are really taking down my home. Alright, more crystal doohickeys. We're down to 27%. 2 minutes, 20 seconds.
Just pop a reinforcement zone if you need someplace safe to hide.
I'm actually not that bad. I'm up to 89% full, so I'm pretty safe at the moment. But thank you. Klingon cookery show. A good day to fry.
I'd watch it.
Yeah. God, Jason, there you go.
Come on, Alex. Come on, Alex Kurtzman. Do it, you coward.
There's an idea for you, Jason.
Yeah, but the only problem with it is Klingons don't like fried food. They rather have their food alive.
This thing not taking any damage. I'm firing off the...
It's not. What the?
Yeah. I just fired off 3 thingies and still nothing.
Finding a bug.
There's something happening and I'm not understanding why. It no die, it no die.
Ours finally finished.
Alright. Coming back into the fight.
What is going on with this thing?
I wonder, do we have to kill the other things? I'm gonna start targeting everything else. Ah.
There you go.
Well, we've still got marks and germanium stuff, things. Alright, let's see how...
Well, that was some nonsense right there.
Right, we got 5 minutes for another one. I'm going to queue up for another one. We should have just enough time to get that done.
It's like, were we not killing enough of the collectors?
It's actually the first time I've done that, so to be perfectly honest with you, I'm not 100% sure what was going on there. Those Herc ships remind me of movie Ender's Game. Oh yeah, that was a good movie. I love that movie. The collectors heal the hive if you don't kill them. Don't let them get to the asteroids. Just looking at some of the comments here that people are typing in chat.
All must die. Can agree.
Mm-hmm.
Bad news. Do what you can.
Who are we in here with?
Hello, Winters.
How's it going, Jason? There's Panda. Panda, Jason. Yep, awesome. Alright, 5 minutes.
Alright, let's get this dead.
Yep. Excuse me. Oh, wait, no. Worked out. Man, there's so many Herc here.
So I can't say this is going great.
I'm not really getting... Because it looks like, you know, the...
There are no more collectors, is the thing.
Oh my god, that's 63. Oh wait, there's 60.
We've done all we can for now.
Okay.
And diverting general
we get it?
forces to this system is
No.
Well, maybe.
so they arrive before in person is a devastating
well.
cost for the planet.
Okay, so we're not getting what exactly it is that we have to do. That's not the end of the world.
Well, it's the end of theirs, but you know what? There's a minion. Screw them.
Right, exactly. What do you say, guys? We do our next giveaway? Sound like a plan?
Think that'd be a
Sounds
good idea.
good to
Yep.
me.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Need to get set up for the next one. Okay, so this is for another Gamma Vanguard starter pack code, guys. And the word we would like you to type into the chat is Section 31. Please type Section 31 into the chat now, and that will enter you in with a chance of winning a Gamma Vanguard starter pack code. Nightweb says who?
I told you they don't exist.
Yeah, I know, right? Right, so has... I can't see at the minute, but has the map reset?
It just did.
Right, so we will do a couple of more of these instances. Let's have a look. It's the same sectors. Right, I'm going to do a planetary assault, so since I'm right beside it.
I'm going to go back to break the circle.
Right. Hello, Spartacus909. Welcome to the show. If you type in Section 31 into the chat now, that'll enter you in with a chance of winning a Gamma Vanguard starter pack code. Spartacus909 has just followed our channel as well. Thank you. Thank you so much. And Bratty Tyler 129 has also followed our channel in the last few minutes. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for your support. We hope that you're enjoying it. We broadcast every Saturday and cover the latest news on Star Trek Online and the Priority 1 Armada. And then we team up with you guys and we play content together. This week it's the Gamma Quadrant that we're actually playing, the Battle Zone.
Long-range sensors have detected a massive swarm of Herc ships approaching this...
Right. Oh, yes. All right. I remember what we're doing here. Captain Wit9 says, I see you, Winters. You must be in here with me then, are you? Captain H. Jason. Oh, Jason. Jason, how's it going? And Dakota San 00. Right, let's get cracking. I hate those shields so much. They're so annoying.
Oops. I blew it up again.
That did sound like an oops of the fatal variety.
I'm only in this ship temporarily and just trying to get mastery for it, you know.
Oh, look, here comes the excuses.
But Jorns didn't know how to really build a ship anyway.
Are you in the Bajoran Interceptor? Is that the ship?
Yes, I am.
Alright, do you know, I've never tried that ship. I've never flown, not even once.
It was the Jordan Interceptor.
Nothing anymore.
It's either that or it's just the fact that I have a bunch of Klingons flying it. It doesn't help. It should help better, but... We'll still blame the Bajorans.
Just wondering what kind of hell having Klingons captain your ship does to your insurance rate.
Insurance. So what was the insurance premium on that starship ride?
This time
Britney Spears has joined us.
Britney Spears.
About as stable.
Yeah, oops, I did it again.
That time it was a more problem.
Bowls, that is true for all cultures. It is always a good day for pie.
A good day for pie. I've had pie in a while, actually. I wouldn't mind some pie.
Yes, but what kind of pie?
Apple pie.
Actually, I'm kind of like in the mood for a pecan pie. Then again, that sugar starts to make my tooth hurt again.
Yeah, it would. It would definitely be aggravated, wouldn't it?
Just a little bit.
Mission complete. Excellent. I didn't even think we were 5 minutes doing that. Seems to go by very quick. Captain Witt says, I took your aggro, Winters. Thank you. Thank you very much. Just searching for loot. Doesn't seem to be much here. Oh wait, haha, found some.
For anyone out there who's a Space Barbie enthusiast of the ship variety, the Lucari Reputation shields, both the normal and the Vanity one, on a Discovery era ship looks amazing. So, something to keep in mind. Yeah, oh yeah. I'm actually running it right now the next time you get out of
Yeah, must take
Next
a
time
look
you're in
at it.
sector space, I'll be right over.
Yeah, I'm just leaving the map now. So what shield did you say looked good?
The Lucari reps?
Lucari, right. I'm trying to see if you're anywhere near me. I see Jason Smith.
Headed right over.
I see Alex. I see Claudia. What character name are you in? There's Jason.
Sayar.
Sayar, I don't see you. You're probably
I'm
nowhere near
burning
me,
like hell across the Masan sector right now.
Oh, right. Okay. Gotcha. Well, I'll tell you what. While you're doing that, let's announce the winner for our final giveaway. Because we're probably going to wrap up now in a minute or two. So let's get everything set up. Right, so this is for our final Jem'Hadar Vanguard Starter Pack goal, guys. The winner is Jason Blue _82. Congratulations. Well done. So if you can please contact us, send us a whisper, that is over Twitch, and let us know what your email address is, and we will get that prize sent to you once the show finishes. So yeah, congratulations, well done. Yeah.
Congrats.
Oh, there you are. Oh, wow. Oh, that is kind of cool, isn't it?
It's got that kind of Tron type look to it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, it definitely does. And this is with the Vanity variety.
Look at Mo's ship as well. What is he rocking on that? It's the Borg set, is it? It is the
That's
Borg.
got to be a Borg set.
That's got to be Borg.
Yeah, it's all Borg. Yeah, it's definitely very Borgified, that's for sure. Wow. Yeah, I like your one there, Panda. That looks pretty cool. I'm trying to figure. That almost looks like. Let's see. What am I looking for? Info. That's what I'm looking for. It looks like the Enterprise C, that ship that Mo was using. Diplomatic rank ambassador. Where the hell is Starship? Fleet Recon Destroyer. Right. Okay. Yeah, it is kind of similar to that. Yeah. Awesome. I see a Dauntless here as well. Skyfire is using a Dauntless. That was a ship I was very surprised with, was the Dauntless. I remember when that came out, and I didn't think I was going to like it, and I had a lot of fun with it. A lot of fun with that ship. I was very nicely surprised by it. I see, is that? It is. It's a Defiant. But it looks kind of funky. Must be the shield that's on it. Who is that? Lorax. Alright, okay. There's Alex. Alex is in... I want to say that's... a Maquis Raider, is it? Ship.
Yeah, I think that is.
Yeah, Maquis Raider. It's bad when you can look at a ship and you know what it is straight away, isn't it? Like... Probably, you know the way people look at cars, like, oh yeah, that's the the BMW 520D, you know, and we look at ships like, ah yes, it's the Maquis Raider, yeah, I know that ship.
Well, on the one hand, they're all very distinctive designs and they're very easy to tell apart. On the other hand, yeah, maybe we should get away from the computer for a while.
Right.
What are you talking about? Get away from the computer.
Blasphemy.
Exactly.
Right, okay, we've done all our giveaways, so I guess that wraps up episode 88 of the Priority 1 Armada live stream. But before we go, here's a glimpse at next week's show. James will be in the captain's chair hosting next week's show with Rikers and Hunter. As with every show, we will be talking about the latest news from Star Trek Online and the Priority 1 Armada. Plus, we will be teaming up with you in another adventure zone to earn more marks and dilithium.
That's right. And if you're not a member of the Priority One Armada and you want to chat with us in game, then come join us on our Priority One chat channel by typing in the chat box /channel_join space Priority One, all one word, and then hit the enter key.
If you do want to become a member of the Priority One Armada community, simply head over to PriorityOne.com to sign up. We have both Federation and KDF fleets ranging from Tier 3 to Tier 5, so you can be certain that we have a fleet for all types of players.
And don't miss a thing from the world of Star Trek. Catch all the latest news regarding the Star Trek multiverse on Priority One, a Rodberry Star Trek podcast, featuring our very own Admiral Cat. Get a new episode every Friday by pointing your favorite podcast app to feeds.priorityonepodcast.com.
If you want to be notified of our next live stream, then follow our various channels on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. You never know when we'll have another giveaway. Before we go, I would like to say thanks to our artist, Jason Smith. Thanks to our social media manager, Mark Pullman, with assistance from Sean Babbitt. I would also like to say a very special thank you to my co-hosts Panda and Jason for joining me this week. And finally, of course, a big thanks to you guys, the viewers, because without you, none of this would be possible. So until next week, take care, live long and prosper. Say goodbye, guys.
Night all.
Good night, everyone. Live long and prosper.